You are watching a master at work.
I'm going to show you an extremely easy unlimited money glitch you can take advantage of right now on Starfield after all the most recent patches. Try to help me break the shadow ban on my channel by watching the entire video, liking the video, and commenting as many times as you possibly can. I'm giving away a free PS4, and all you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm going to pick the winner out of the comment section of a series of 20 videos. This is video number 12, 11 more to go. Consider subscribing to help the channel grow, drop a big fat like on the video, and let's get right on into it. You're going to need multiple ships in order to be able to do this, and you're going to need a little bit of cash startup, and if you need that cash, check out my other videos. Obviously, this glitch can be done on a smaller scale, and you can move your way up the more money you get. You're going to make your way to any planet and any shipyard, and you want to talk to the vendor, and you want to tell them you want to modify your ship. As you can see here on ship slot 9 of 10 and ship slot 10 of 10, I have both the responder 2. Now, if you don't already know how to duplicate a ship, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, and we're going to take advantage of this process to turn it into an easy money glitch. These ships must be side by side within your inventory. As I said, this is ship 9 of 10 and 10 of 10. We're now going to go into ship 10 of 10. We're then going to choose the option to build, highlight anywhere off the ship and choose the option to add, go over to fuel tanks, and we're going to be looking for the specific fuel tank. Now, regardless if you have it unlocked or not, we're still going to be able to do this glitch. And the fuel tank that we're going for is the 900T H3 tank. The one that's $12,000, and it's going to be the round gold one. And even if you don't have access to it, I'm going to be showing you how to access locked parts. And the way you do this is by backing out of this. You're going to highlight just off to the side of the ship, and you're going to tap the add button. You want to be close enough to when you hit the add button, whatever part that's showing up is going to be intersecting with the actual ship, and it's going to be glowing in red. This is exactly what we want. You'll highlight one of the parts that you do have access to, and in this case, for me, it's going to be the Titan 550. Again, it must be intersecting with the ship, so it should be glowing red. At this point, we're going to tap X to select it, and it's not going to fully select it. Instead, the menu is going to go away, and you're going to be able to tap down D-pad or the down arrow key, and it's going to change to a different part, pretty much allowing you to cycle through the parts, especially the ones that you don't have access to. Basically, what we're going to do here is scroll down until we've highlighted the 900T, which is the gold round one, and we're then going to tap A to select it and place it down. You'll have to move it off to the side so it's no longer intersecting before it allows you to place it down, and once you place it down, you now have access to it. You can pick it back up and place it anywhere on your ship. That allows for attachment. You're going to continue to spawn these in and attach them side by side over and over again. You'll go as far back as you can until it no longer allows you to go any further back, and then you'll start to go left and right. When you're placing these, if you start to get an error down on the lower right hand corner of the screen, you can tap the button that's going to open up the flight check, and it's going to tell you what is wrong with the part that you've just placed, whether it's too far back or too far to the sides. So we're just going to continue to place as many of these fuel tanks attached right next to each other over and over again to the left and right and far back and forward until we can no longer place them or no longer afford to place anymore. Now, sometimes you may run into the situation where you're going to have to actually place landing gears up underneath of these fuel tanks, and if that happens, just go ahead and do so. But if not, just keep attaching them. As long as we're not getting any errors, the warnings don't matter. After you finish placing all the fuel tanks on this ship, you can back out of it and choose the option to accept it and purchase these parts to be applied to this ship. Again, this is ship 10 of 10. Be aware that this duplication glitch and sell parts process can work with other parts, more expensive parts, but this is going to be the easiest one just so you get the hang of actually doing. Now that we have the ship equipped with all the parts that we would like to duplicate over, what we're going to do now is perform the duplication glitch. With this ship being in slot 10 of 10, you can only duplicate to the ship that's next over to it 9 of 10 or 1 of 10. One ship that's right next to it. From here, back out of build mode, and you want to highlight over the ship that you want to duplicate. While we're highlighted over it, what we're going to do here is tap X and R1 at the same exact time and release it quickly. We don't want to hold the buttons, just a quick tap of both buttons at the same exact time. Basically, we're selecting the option to build, and we're selecting the option to change ship at the same exact time. It's going to put you in the ship builder mode. You're going to go to the ship that it's highlighted over now, and you're going to change one single part on the ship. It doesn't matter what it is. You can either add or remove a part, or you can simply move one part from one place to another. After you've done this, back out of this, and choose the option to accept that change. As so long as you've tapped the buttons at the same exact time and you've released them quickly, and you've hit it correctly, you've now successfully duplicated this ship. As you can see here, ship 9 of 10 and ship 10 of 10 are the same exact ships with the same exact part. And now what I'm going to do here is go to the one that I duped, ship slot number 10 of 10. We're then going to select ship builder. We're going to go into it and we're going to highlight all the parts that we would like to sell. So if I highlight the fuel tank and tap RB, it's going to select that part. I'll then select all the fuel tanks that I would like to sell. Once they're all selected, you're simply going to tap X to delete those parts. When you choose the option to delete, that's actually selling the parts, and you're going to see that it's going to give me roughly 60,000 credits in the upper right hand corner of the screen. From there, you're going to back out of the menu and you're going to tap the option to accept the changes made to the ship. From here, you would just simply repeat that last part over and over again. We're going to go back to ship 9 of 10. We're going to dupe it over to ship 10 of 10. We'll then make a single change to the dupe that we just created in order to save it. We're then going to go into ship builder on 10 of 10, select all those fuel tanks and choose the option to delete them, thus gaining 60,000 credits every time we do this glitch. And it's as simple as that. Again, this glitch can be done with more expensive parts, but this is going to be the easier route just so you get the hang of this glitch before you take it on any further in advance. I do appreciate you all for tuning in, and I appreciate all the continued support. This is how you're going to be able to duplicate your ships and sell those duplicated parts from the duplicate and then reduplicate over top of it over and over again as many times as you would like. Be aware that you can only do this until the vendor runs out of credits, and when that happens, you can go to the solar system, go to the planet Venus, and wait 24 solid hours. After you've done so, you can go back to the ship vendor and take all of his credits all over again. I appreciate you all for tuning in, and I appreciate all the continued support. Consider subscribing if you'd like to help my channel grow. Drop a big fat like on the video, and let me know you did in the comments below. It's your boy, J Stone, and I'm gone.
Subscribe on Daddy's channel.